And we are live as I'm setting up a game. Hi, Emily Cass. How you doing? We're just coming back from John DeMarco's Jet Nerdy stream.
Yes, we are.
We got Life with Matthew in the chat. Welcome, Matthew. Haven't seen you in a long time. Fade out the background music with special effects of doing absolutely nothing but turning down the volume rocker. All right, so let's load up this game. This is going to be a very interesting game. I really like this game, and we don't have much of an audience today, but that's okay. We're just going to have some fun with it.
It is late here in the U.S. I know you're on the other side of the world, but it is after midnight right now, so we may get some reviews on this one.
New DLC has been added to your account. All right.
That was a good game of Jeopardy we just played, though. You were on your game tonight.
I was not. I failed miserably.
You're okay. Those questions are tough. Those Star Trek questions are not easy, man. Oh, my goodness.
Full of Man, they're not. John makes up some really good questions.
He's amazing. I mean, it's tough, man. It is. What he does is I really give him a lot of credit because those questions are deep. It's like deep questions and episodes you haven't seen from years ago. You got to think.
Wonder why. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I want to stream, but it's now I just lost my mouse cursor. And sorry folks, but there will be no sound. Oh, it's not letting me stream this game. Are you kidding me? Every time I click back over to the game, it clicks off, and then wait a minute, maybe I can do this with the.
Could you share the screen or something? What do you? Yeah, present.
Or just share the entire screen. Yeah, well, the problem is though, every time I click off of this, you can see my private screen, and I've got some things on here that would get me in jail. No, I'm kidding. Share system audio. You're gonna wipe out the hard drives. All right.
You did something. There you go.
There we go. Okay. So if there's audio, there's audio.
Hello, Mr. President.
We're bringing the Oval Office. Loading.
Okay.
And this is I am your president. And so a comment section here. And thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Hopefully you're still here.
Yeah. Gotta be up at 5. Headed to bed.
All right, we'll try not to bore you, Matthew. I mean, we'll try to keep this entertaining as possible. There we go. Okay, so now we're switching back to this. And folks, if I got to switch back and forth, you're going to see my my games, and I've got a lot of X-rated games that are they're not really X, they're quadruple X, but they're terrible games, and I actually uninstalled them. Stupid graphic novels. One was made in RPG Maker, which was actually pretty cool, and then everything just every conflict can be solved with sex.
That's how it works in the RPG world. I don't know.
Apparently.
I mean, the most RPG game I've played in a long time has been like Zelda or something. I mean, I don't think there's much sex in that one.
Except for Zelda 2.
A little bit.
Link going into those prostitute houses to get healed.
The adventure, yeah. Link's Adventure of Link? Link's Adventure?
Yes,
what is that one? Okay, yeah.
Link.
I didn't like that game too much. 1 was so much better than 2. I mean, it was just different. It was different.
I'm going to play through the Make America Great Again scenario.
Okay.
Because I played for this scenario by myself, and it was really, really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But, I tried to make all the best choices that I could for the country, and I ended up being God at the end, which was really awesome. Like, I had unlimited resources everywhere, and I had the side quest of nuking North Korea, and I didn't even need to do that. I didn't have the resources to get nuclear weapons in the first place, but I just invaded North Korea and took it over by the end of the game.
No, it's a preemptive strike, as one would say, right? So, yeah. Do what you have to do.
Yeah, I didn't hear that game because Kim Jong-il would be very, very pissed off. All right. Again, that's what happens. All right, so let's do this Make America Great Again thing. We're going to play the scenario out.
Yeah.
We're going to do medium because I did the medium campaign, so we're going to do medium anyway. Now,
Okay.
what I want to do to make it entertaining for everybody that's clicking on this video is I want to make the worst possible choices ever. So I want to see if I can emulate Joe Biden.
That's
Making
it.
the worst.
So what would WWJD? What would Joe do? Basically, is what we're doing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Got it. Can you trip as you're walking stairs and things like that?
Fall off the bike, trip up the stairs.
Air Force One. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
There's a little short video. I don't know if there's sound coming through, but it really doesn't matter because we're going to be talking over this mostly anyway.
I hear it, but faintly, but it's there.
Yeah. All right, cool. As long as we're talking louder than this, it's fine. Oh, there goes Kennedy.
Oh no, or Reagan.
Yeah, well,
helmets do not.
You know, I went to the Reagan Presidential Library, and they have the suit that he was in when he was shot, like in display.
Ooh.
You can see the bullet hole through the fabric. It's pretty eerie. Yeah.
Did they clean off his blood?
Yeah, you don't see any. You don't see any blood, but you do see the hole. You know, through the fat. There was he was wearing like a vest, I think, like a 3-piece suit, and you see the whole. It's eerie. You know, yeah.
Back in the day, all I could aim about doing better than my predecessors. But
that just got morbid real quick.
Darker. I thought, maybe instead of a challenge, I could at least try not.
It's out in California, actually. I recommend everyone to go out there if they can. Simi Valley. It's a great library.
Where in Cali?
It's Simi Valley. It's just north of LA.
Where at?
Simi Valley.
Oh,
it's
okay.
north of LA. That's where Ronald Reagan's
Simi
presidential library is. Yeah. And it's a great museum. They have the Air Force One replica there. They just had the Republican debate there 2 weeks ago.
Where Trump won, even though he didn't show up.
Again.
Yep. The only president in history that cannot show up to debates and still win it.
And still win. Yeah. He was holding a rally or something that night. That was, he won.
On trial.
Yeah.
He was in New York for the trial.
President.
And he still won.
He still won. Yeah. Okay.
So here we go. To the new president. Strange stuff for someone other than myself. I guess I'm Tokyo guy. Just still Michael Cisco. Skip the tour because we know what we're doing. All right. Let's open up, see who's knocking on the door. Speaking of cardboard cutout people, that's all the people that come out. So,
Chief of Staff.
President, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the White House. I'm sure your presidency will be great for America. So am I. I just hope that we'll get along. The cooperation will bear fruit. It might take some time to adjust, so please do not hurry. We have a lot of time. I see. Well, I'll do what's best for my country.
Yeah. This is
okay. All right, we have to start working. The first we should do is establish a party line so that the government citizens, and I understand that. Critical issue to your party. Would you like to conduct your own politics? I want to run my party. I know perfectly what party. I want to run my party.
Okay.
Well, interesting choice. Okay. Let's see. There's a choice of yellow, green, or black. Why so few? Your party has a small budget. Okay, let it be. So which color? We're going to do yellow to piss off Salty Trekker because of the yellow timeline.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't been around for the yellow timeline explanation, have you?
No. I heard you talking about it before, but no.
All right. So here's the story about the yellow timeline.
Uh-huh.
On Salty Trekker's stream, I'll say like 2 years ago or so, we were talking about his triple timeline theory, which I thought was pretty cool. It made sense. But he had this one guy on who came up with something called the yellow timeline. And we asked him, what's the yellow timeline? And it's when in the 20th century, the punk on the bus from Star Trek 4 was actually one of Kirk's ancestors. And instead of getting with his girlfriend that night, he jerked off into a sock and Kirk was never born 100 years down the line. And now we have the yellow timeline.
Okay.
So that's the explanation of the yellow timeline.
That's okay. That's it. That's funny.
Yeah.
But then they brought him back for Star Trek Picard. They brought him back, right? That guy.
Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
All right, so we're going to make the worst possible choices. So we're going to say we're the Democrats.
Well, no, it says who is your biggest threat. So if we're Joe, if we're playing as Joe
Oh, shit.
Biden, it'd be the Republicans, right? Well, you can't go back, can you?
We can be a rhino. Screw it. We'll be
All
rhinos.
right, well, we rhinos. That's
Okay.
fine. Okay, that's cool.
We're going to be rhinos. All right. So the chief of staff understands. Healthcare or migration control?
So
let's see. Future depend
the
on these
steering-
choices. Be careful. Yeah.
what is it asking?
Let's see. What do we do? What is
Essential to your
so-
party. Okay.
Yes, I have a short series of questions. Each time the project available to your future will depend on these choices. Be careful. Health care or migration control? Let's
Well,
do
if we're Joe
migration control.
Biden, it would be okay.
Social welfare or education? Social welfare, because we got to make the bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, social welfare. Diplomatic presence or law enforcement? Diplomatic presence.
Right.
We
They
need
don't.
law
Yeah, they
enforcement.
want to defund the police. Yeah.
Domestic intelligence or export? Domestic intelligence, because we have to spy on every American there is.
Right. That's
Domestic
true.
labor or public infrastructure? We don't care about jobs, so we're going to go public infrastructure. Imports or energy?
Imports. They don't believe in energy.
Imports, because we're not racist.
Right.
Yeah. Great. We answer a few more questions in terms of your political views. No problem. All right, let's do it. Let's see what else we got.
He really is cardboard. You weren't kidding.
All
Okay.
right. Yep. He turns around. He's flat out cardboard. Morning, Mr. President. I am here to help you. Director of Communications. Please answer any questions as possible so you can present it, because there's no wrong answers. Are you ready, sir? Okay, so this is the thing here. First, here we go. First question: should abortion be legal? We are going to, of course, give the worst possible answer.
Right. So
this
if we're
is a
doing
video
Joe
game,
Biden's
folks,
answer,
and I'm completely against abortion in real life. But this is a video game, folks, so take it for what it's worth. Do you think photo ID laws should be stricter and require photo IDs? No, this may be discriminatory at groups that are less likely to own one. Again, we're Joe Biden. How do you feel about a free market without government intervention? I disapprove. We should
disapprove.
progressive
Exactly.
taxation.
Yeah.
Are you more liberal? I'm more liberal because I am
right. Uncle
Joe.
Joe.
What color are you? Which color do you like? We want blue.
Well,
right?
the Republicans are red.
Blue states are
right,
bad
so
guys.
the Dems
Red
are
states
blue.
Are bad guys in real life.
Exactly. Yep.
So we want blue.
Blue. Right.
Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream. Do you think that affirmative actions are justified? If yes, previously discriminated groups demand amends. Bridging inequalities is the right way through violence, death, and other sorts of mass destruction. So yes, absolutely. Do you think the war in Afghanistan was a mistake or necessity? Joe Biden obviously said it was a mistake because he abandoned everybody out there anyway, so it was obviously a mistake. Do you think that terrorism would decrease if you imposed a Muslim ban? No, that's racist. Would you sign a carbon emissions reduction agreement given that almost every country except for China and Russia did it? Yes, we have to take care of the environment. I just got an achievement, it looked like. That's it, Mr. President. We'll pass your answer to the campaign staff and the short analysis, and they will proceed. Thank you. Oh, he better do it. Chief of staff will come with you with the results right away. He better do it. Okay, we gotta be bad. All right. Another knock on the door, and then this is the lackey, chief of staff. Hello again, Mr. President. Thank you for your answers and questions. We will subject them to present the political compass. And where can I see them? Oh, it'll take some time, perhaps tomorrow or after tomorrow. Is there something else? If there are a few more things, people look at this. This is a standard procedure, but it will have things in order. I have some questionnaires. Please fill them out if I have to. Mr. President's private notes. Here we go.
Huh.
All right. So we are going to take, let's do a hilarious approach.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Because we're Joe Biden.
Yes.
Joe Biden is our name.
Just
Okay. Your wife,
let's go, Brandon.
Sarah, relentless woman of Russian origin, brought Cold War dynamics into the president's marriage. Daughters Eleanor, party animal, can be easily spotted in various nightclubs. Daughter Alyssa, president's older daughter, wife of Chester, runs a very popular blog. Son-in-law, Chester, Alyssa's husband, black sheep of the family. My favorite child is Eleanor because Chester's an asshole. President's pet is Margaret the shark.
Margaret the shark.
Just because.
Stephen the tortoise. And what is this? Ralph
Yep.
the penguin? Okay. Ridiculous.
Yeah. We're going to do Margaret the shark because
Why not?
Commander bit 12 people and is finally being euthanized. Anyway. Personality test 4. Slipping over a banana peel. The oldest trick ever. Your feelings? I'm a simple man. I enjoy a good slapstick comedy. Or, to be honest, I find the tragedy of miseries of others amusing. Yep, that's the one we'll stick with.
That's the one. Yep.
If there's a bombing attack, what would you do? I just stay spot or continue slurping my morning coffee. The coffee. Someone's trying to bribe you. I bribe him back so that don't tell anyone, or I call the police. I bribe him back because that's what me and Hunter did in Ukraine. That's why we're going.
That's right. That's right. Burisma.
There's a new secretary in the Oval Office. Hello, Juliet. Let me show you around. Jill, Jane, Janet. I don't care. I will call you Becky.
That's the one. That's the answer.
Yep.
That's definitely Joe. Yep.
Very young. Yep. Very young, promising lady has given you a note with her private number. I bet my wife won't be pleased, so I better not throw it out. So I better throw it out. Or where's my phone? 54553. Well, very young, promising lady. So if this is Joe Biden, I'm guessing that the girl is 8. Areas of interest. Know your business. We live in it. Harvest, reap, repeat. Aim for the sky. Climb the ladder. Shake right hands. Know your business?
Can you check? How many can you check? Just one?
Just one.
Just
Aim
one?
for the sky. Climb the ladder. Shake right hands. Know your business. We live in it. Invest, harvest, repeat.
I say shake right hands.
We live
something
in it.
Silly.
Shake right hands.
Okay. Like just something stupid. Like, yeah, trying to remember which hand to shake. That sounds like Joe.
Vice President's assignments. Friendship is power. You better watch out. Friendship is power, ups and downs. You better watch, and I will implicate my own cocaine on you, Kamala.
Yeah.
Because you did it.
Kamala.
Soon to be president's childhood. Secret has been revealed. The presidential candidate's kindergarten has not always been the most peaceful place on earth. Our anonymous sources have informed us that a riot, which started right after the teachers banned children from bringing their own toys to the facility. And the choices are the small president has decided to bring toys anyway and incite other children to mutiny as well. The president has joined forces with the kindergarten teachers and helped them collect all the forbidden toys.
I think the bottom one. Yeah,
we're gonna take
that one.
Toys.
Yeah.
Take your toys.
Take your guns. Yeah, take your toys.
Indeed. Incident at the politics club, Harvard University. One of the most promising students and chairman of the politics club had to deal with the disturbing behavior during the last night's event. In the middle of the debate, one of the participants departed from the questions and started sharing his radical, mostly racist opinion. The chairman took up the reins and redirected the conversation back on track. The chairman did not intervene and later on explained that it was a debate is all for free speech. We're going to choose the first one because Joe Biden does not like free speech. We know this.
Exactly.
Inaugural under protection. The president's obsession with his head protection has been a hot topic for the last few weeks. Will he set a precedent that we will all see the president's taking an oath in a helmet, most likely, as comments he made paint him as a man unflinching resolve. I'm a leader of this nation, he said. I do not see why I should bend under pressure and resign from head protection. You never know what's going to happen. I really think that every citizen, including me, should be allowed to wear whatever, wherever they like. So why shouldn't I protect myself from potential disaster? Now, these are both Joe Biden questions.
Yeah, they're both strange and weak.
All right.
Do not see why I should
I
bend
trip
under
over my own
pressure.
feet, so I need a helmet. It's basically the first one. The second one is
Right.
LGBTQIA plus.
That's the one. Yeah, do the bottom one. That's more what he would say. Yeah, that's the one.
Dan Williams, diagnosed with a brain aneurysm. What will his vice president do? Since Dan Williams is currently unable to govern due to his poor medical condition, the eyes of the world are now on the vice president. Now he's the number one in the USA. Give the political pass the vice president, Americans may start to wonder what will happen next. He is widely known from centralizing the power and keeping both his enemies and his friends close. His new prerogatives may come in handy pretty soon, or the vice president is known to entrust his subordinates with equal parts autonomy and responsibility, and most experts agree he will probably not use this opportunity to seize and centralize political power. Bullcrap. Joe Biden is a mastermind.
Yes.
He's not as dumb as we think he is. Keeps his friends close, his enemies closer, and yeah. So I'm guessing the first one.
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't trust the subordinates.
How about you?
Nope. Yes, agree.
Not at all.
Nope.
All right, let's submit this. Okay. All right, so here we go. Main goal. Last time I chose one, I chose human mission to Mars. That could be nice. Strict gun control, build the wall, mission to Mars, opioid epidemic, war on terror, urgent reform of policing. So both. So I've got
Well,
one.
it's not going to be.
Two,
It's going to be strict gun
three
control. If it's Joe Biden, it's gun control. 100% right there. Not build the wall.
Control.
Yeah, Mars maybe, but not really. Opioid, he could care less. War on terror, definitely not. And urgent reform of policing.
Yeah,
that would be the one. Yeah,
he's going to reforming the police.
But I think it's only one of
and
one.
we can do
no, I would do
gun control as we go. I think.
Yeah, either way, I think the gun control would be the number one priority over all of those, though, for Joe.
Gun control. All right.
Yeah.
And then we can reform police as we go then.
Exactly.
Minor goals.
3. Okay.
All right, here we go. Minor goals are down here. Not great, not terrible. Rebound diplomacy, no pushover, anti-crisis response, world-class politics. There's golden standard. Well, world-class politics because he's an idiot.
Yeah, not great, not terrible.
Pushover. He doesn't believe in anti-crisis responses because he creates the crisis. Rebound diplomacy is bad. Not great, not terrible. What's golden standard? Every child knows economy. Okay, so through globalization. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Accept. There was a busy day, Mr. President. It's only beginning. Now I'll give you some rest to settle down. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, you may leave. Get the hell out of my office.
Well, Joe would say, yes, I'll take
Biden.
the nap. I'll take the rest. That's what he would say. It's nap time.
Yeah. Get out of my office. Signed as, all right, Joe Biden. All right, so we have new email. Reducing the presidential salary to match minimum wage. All right, so this is the act. Now that we've got this from Congress. All right, let's read it. Skip all tutorials. All right. The authority vested in me by the President of the United States, the Constitution, and the laws of the United States of America is hereby ordered as follows. From now on, the salary received by the President of the United States is to be identical to the signing the President. F. Okay, I got to pick up the pen and actually do it. F.
Brandon.
You. Reject. Absolutely going to reject that.
Yeah. Veto.
Yeah. I want my money because I'm Joe Biden. So this is the trade representative. Good morning, Mr. President. There's something I'm going to discuss with you for a while. What do you want? Yep. The Daphne fennel.
Fennel.
Well, most everyday products utilized in the private sector are manufactured in Asia and imported here. That's how it's been for decades, with our independence on imports only increasing, and many academics have enlisted such an approach. What's wrong with outsourcing? But isn't that what makes... Yep. What's wrong with outsourcing? Well, has allowed U.S. to concentrate more on specialized branches. industry translates into bigger margins and bigger GDP. I should specify that it concerns mostly and your point. Oh, and your point. We rely on public corporations and phenomena, blah, 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 politics. Oh, I see now. No, like I'm an idiot because I am on Joe Biden.
I see.
Complicated mess for this. Still, still, I think it's going to. I think this problem calls for action. We ignored it for so long. Okay, at this point, our economy is so reliant on the model. We need to gain the least partial. We need at least partial independence. Prepare a plan. Well, if we can't beat them, might as well join them. And by joining, I mean tax,
Second
so
one.
we can get a piece of the pie. This could endanger significant time crisis. Okay. Yep.
Tax.
There we go. Tax the hell out of them.
Yep.
Because we heard Joe Biden. All right, let's see what else is going on. Okay, so we still can't do much influencing yet.
Okay.
Act rejected. Okay. Signed Joe Biden. We have a new email, so let's see what this pending legislation. Send it to my desk. And this is for amnesty for nonviolent firearms regulation offenders. People who find themselves incarcerated as a result of violating federal regulations are to be released as soon as possible. Date? Nope. Keep them in jail.
Keep them. Yeah, lock them up forever. Yes.
Take all guns.
Z.
B. Reject. Keep them in jail. Done. You have a new counteraction. Okay, and we've got two other action points, which you can't spend yet. All right, so what's up, Chief of Staff? What's going on? Down in business. To defeat the haters, we have great 4 years ahead of us. And if we don't screw anything up, follower 4 will too. Exactly, dude. However, it would be otherwise worthwhile to start doing something. Have you thought about any changes to make our great country that you would implement? And yes, I've already have some ideas. Great. How can we start making this a reality? Okay, so tell me. Okay. You can't be passive if you want to win people's hearts. You have to act, preferably change something or just something great. Okay, what do you suggest? Oh, no, it's a question of what you suggest and we will implement it. Okay, good. Any advice? Well, yes, remember, nothing's for free. Investments cost money and blah, 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 blah. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Well, I think that's it. Would you like to turn documents now? Yes,
Captain
and then give me a
Obvious.
break. Because I'm Joe Biden. And we're loading. So there we go. Okay, so we've got 2 action points that we can assign to anything here.
Okay.
What we want to do. So basically, we have to find a path that leads us to our goals. So for Joe Biden, we need to go to open borders on this side.
Right.
And we believe in taxation, everybody. So everybody get no tax cuts there.
Maximum
so the end
taxes.
Of this one, social welfare is no citizen left behind. Subsidized cultural event participation, universal basic income. Cut the social work, acts federal assistance programs. Nope. All right.
Nope. We need them.
Diplomatic presence. Reach out. Absorb foreign media and conglomerates. Okay, that's something Joe Biden would actually do. Limit diplomatic activity. Isolationism. Nope. Modernize U.S. public transportation. Something Joe Biden would definitely do. Pollution-free residential zones. Definitely. Or adopt infrastructures. Down here, domestic intelligence. Social credit system. There you go. And it's got the Chinese flag right there. That's
Perfect.
definitely what we're going to do for the first time.
Perfect.
All right. So we have one more action point. Penalize intellectual property theft all the way to independence. Outsource free global trade is what we want. But later on, espionage, counterintelligence, anti-counterintelligence. Let's see. War expenditure. Big stick policy is what we really want. So we're going to do one action point here because this gives us our nukes. And what I want to do is I want to nuke the world because I'm Joe Biden. That's the end of the day.
Perfect.
sign here to progress. And I did. It says Joe Biden. We have a new email, so we're going to leave the person at the door.
Yeah.
Protecting the Arctic biomes.
The biomes.
Says
Focusing our efforts
Arctic
on
biomes have.
Huh.
Go ahead.
I'm just reading
changes particular wording. It's high time for us to intensify the efforts and preserve the natural state. Otherwise, human interference might lead to these environments' destruction. Well, I'm Joe Biden, and I really don't care.
No, but they're all about green. It's about green. The green is more important than anything. So you got to be careful. This is something we want to protect. This, right?
Well, it's Arctic biome, so it's not exactly green.
It's anything for the Green New Deal. The anything environmental. To hell with the businesses. So I think he would vote yes for
well,
this.
We're Joe Biden. We don't really care. We say we do, but we do something else.
Right.
Polar bear.
Bear.
It says bowler bear.
Polar bear.
So do we want to reject this or accept it?
Well, if we were
Yes,
Biden, he would accept it. Right.
Yes, he
but
would, because he wants those brownie points.
He wants green. Green is good.
Okay.
For some people.
So I just sent the polar bear picture over to Congress. See how they like it. Okay, so it's the girl from underneath my desk. I mean the Secretary of Health.
She came from the same closet Monica was in, huh?
Mr. President, we're afraid we're all screwed. Shit, by who? We currently have an epidemic of affluenza. It's awful. Hundreds of rich people are suffering from the systems. What the F is affluenza? Is the inability of an individual to understand the consequences of their actions because their social status and economic privilege. I get it, but what are the dangers of it? Yeah, can you simplify it for me? Because I'm Joe Biden, I don't get it. Rich assholes do stupid and dangerous shit. They think they can get away with this because they're rich assholes. Well, I can get away with it because I am a rich asshole. I'm Joe Biden. Why should we be scared of this epidemic? Theoretically, it shouldn't be scary because we're pretty rich, but poor people are getting mad and dangerous, and it's never a good thing. We don't want any revolutions here in the U.S. I agree we should do something to cure this epidemic and decrease the number of rich assholes. Poor people should stop okay, yep, we're wealthy and well-educated, okay. So here's the Joe Biden choice that I think. I agree we should do something to cure this epidemic and decrease the number of rich assholes.
Yes, of course. That one. Yep.
All right. Okay. What's your plan, Mr. President? I'm creating a new tax. The 1% of the wealthiest Americans will pay more to cure their illness. I think a 10% tax on every dollar of net worth above $1 billion is quite fair, and to make things even better, I will announce it on Screecher, which is
tax them as much as possible. Yep.
Yeah. And we're gonna go serious because we're Joe Biden. Affluenza is a serious disease, and the rich should pay their fair treatment. Simple as that. Okay. Yep. And we're getting ratioed. Yeah, destroy all those filters.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. And we're getting ratio just like we would in real life.
Exactly. That's
all
funny.
Right. So we got 2 more action points. We're going to... All right. Yeah, I keep blinking it out. We're going to go after migration control for this action point, and this next action point will be... this one. We're going to reach out so we can absorb foreign media and start taking over everybody. Let's take a nap.
All right. Yeah, we can take a nap. On the sofa. Yeah.
Because we're Joe Biden.
Oh, it's time for my nap.
New email. Ooh. Demonopolization of National Instant Criminal Background Check System. What are these people want? To improve the current procedures, criminal background check system will be fully decentralized and no longer controlled at a federal level. Each state is now free to use Methods
Reject.
for overseeing
Reject.
firearms. Yep. So here's my picture of a middle finger for my signature. Reject. Because I'm Joe Biden. All right, let's see which idiot's out the door now. Okay, so this doofus. It's got my attention that you are entirely neglecting international relations. I've been busy. Nowhere to burn after all. Many things are going on world. Oh, okay, so this is where we're going to get the world map.
Okay.
In case, what can I do? Global influence. Good, I understand. Please start calmly. Sure, give me the freaking map. All right, so yeah, this is where we can start having some fun.
Okay.
Now this also takes action points. So in this turn, I think we're going to do some actions here. I want to investigate who's one of our closest allies. All right, I want to do a trade agreement with Japan, and I'm going to do a trade agreement with some other low-level country. Venezuela's not on here, right? Venezuela is Colombia. We're going to do a trade agreement with Colombia so we can get some cocaine. Here, I'm going to investigate. Nobody. I'm out of action points for this turn. Okay. Let's go to bed. We're done. Nighty night. The world awaits. All right. So, African Republic, local anti-government activist is urgently requesting sanctuary in our embassy. What the hell is Arnold Schwarzenegger doing there with an "I Love New York" shirt?
Dude, I was just thinking the same thing. What the hell is Arnold doing there? I was looking at the picture.
Come with
me if you want to live. That's right. Get down.
You can't just take him. Get down. Get out of my embassy now.
Get down again. Oh, that's funny.
Let's investigate Canada. All right.
That's a good. Can we? Yes, we need to.
Yes. I actually went to war with Canada in my last game and won.
Oh, did you? That's perfect. Perfect.
Setting standards for recruitment ads. The U.S. Army will no longer use violent movies, TV series. No, I would not. I would reject this because that's what I want to see.
Right,
I want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger kicking ass in my recruitment videos.
I agree. Reject it.
Joe Biden would not. Let's see. Military should never be misleading and should not target individuals below age of consent. Preach. Because I'm Joe Biden and I accept this.
Oh, you accepted it?
I did. Biden.
Okay.
Biden would accept it.
Biden. I would have. Okay. Yeah.
Biden. Yeah. Morning, percent. How are you feeling today? Don't ask. Oh no, I wanted to address something important with you today, but perhaps she should reschedule. Don't worry about me. I'm a professional. It's time to start working on your public image, sir. Whoa. Still a whole 3 years away. That's true. The election is 3 years away. That's true, Mr. President. In any case, that's quite special. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, whatever you said makes sense. I don't know. Strong opinion about you. Yeah, I think it's too late for that. So, despite having been in office for no more than a year, you've already had numerous criticisms and everything against you, Mr. President. Perfectly honest with you, it's only going to get worse. Okay, so there's going to be a press conference coming up in like maybe this turn or the next few turns. Mm-hmm. We can't take our time with this, so we kind of have to like choose somebody and choose the worst possible answer.
Right.
Okay, so here comes some questions. All right, so the president's going to do an interview. Okay, so let's start with your identity as a politician, sir. As a leader, what emotions would you like to inspire your constituents? Excitement. I want to spark hope for a better future in the hearts of the disillusioned with Americans today. Change is upon us. That is definitely a Joe Biden answer.
Yeah, I think in the third one,
confidence. We live in crazy. I hate it when someone shakes their boat too hard. I'd rather focus on the issues, to be honest. It's too early to gamble with people's expectations. Yep. excitement. I see. Now there's several. Okay. First, as you certainly know, there's a growing distrust towards our institutions, which are often believed to undermine the rights and freedoms of regular citizens. Would you like to lean on such libertarian sentiments? Attacking the institutions I'm managing? Talk about cutting the branch you're sitting on. On the other hand, many Americans believe that there are many more immediate threats, both foreign and domestic, including myself, putting our nation at risk. The demographic would typically like to see their leaders express a stronger stance on matters of order and security.
Probably the last one again. Don't you think? Or
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. I'd rather focus on the root cause.
yeah, just wishy-washy.
I am. I'm certainly a message. Yeah, middle.
Okay.
Next, we need to consider how much emphasis we want to put on national pride and prosperity, American. Okay, so I'd rather not capitalize on these feelings. Let's keep capitalist propaganda out of my campaign. That's definitely a perfect Joe Biden answer.
MAGA, MAGA propaganda.
Yep. A growing percentage of the population is becoming more aware of progressive policies, popular. Okay, so yeah. Would you like to include them in your platform? Absolutely. If you do not hop on that train, the U.S. is bound to be fit. Let's see.
Second one.
Which is yes, absolutely. The second one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're jumping on that bandwagon now. Last but not least, we need to talk about money. Unfortunately, fundraising is something we cannot overlook. Do you have any preference in that regard? Well, I've always been a man of the people. Let's try to secure funding through individual donations. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Numerous business people will line up to show me their support once they see how my presidency has done for the U.S. economy. My party will take good care of their number one guy. I've always been a man of the people. Let's try to secure funding through individual donations. Because I'm rich and I don't want to spend my own money, but you're poor and you should give me money.
Yeah, that's true.
Oprah Winfrey. Let's do the Oprah Winfrey thing. All right, got all the information I need. Now get out of my office. Oh, come on. There's more? Otherwise, there's something. Me too, my friend. Me too. Now get out of my office. Walk away with your cardboard cutout ass. Anyway,
that's all he is. Yeah.
Put some more points towards some. Do one there, and we will start here. Nobody likes that, but who cares? I'm Joe Biden. Nobody likes me anyway. End the day. People are liking this. This is not good. Why is this going up? This needs to go down.
I think the game is a little bit biased, sir. Let's just assume that it is. Okay.
Ooh, Catholic scandal in Canada. Local investigation has proved that the Catholic Church has had prior knowledge of many of their priests' crimes. Publicly condemn the Catholic Church, invite over the Cardinal from Canada. I'm sure you wouldn't want the scandals between our nations. This might turn ugly. Let's not touch the subject. Let's invite the Cardinal from Canada. Because I'm Joe Biden and I actually want a piece of that. Jordan. Controversy in Jordan. A senseless massacre is taking place in one of the churches of Jordan. Attend the mass organized for victims, condemn the extremists, or send my condolences to the family of the victims. Send my condolences because I'm Joe Biden. I really couldn't give a crap.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So let's see what the email says and let the person at the door rot for a little while. Reducing veteran retirement pay. Ooh.
Oh, absolutely.
This is a Joe Biden thing through and through.
Absolutely. That's what Joe would do.
War is never the answer, even though I'm about to start as many wars as I can in a few minutes.
Except.
Yep.
Yep.
As Arnold would say. You accept. You're done.
Yep.
Side note, vets, thank you for your service. This is a parody take on this game.
Right.
I'm doing everything I can to make myself look like Joe Biden to demonstrate how bad he's been for the U.S. in joke
But the game is
form,
liking it.
But the
The game is, yeah, but the game likes these kind of bad decisions.
bloody liking this. Well, I'm keep in mind though, when I did a Trumpian presidency on my own, I maxed out all of these numbers.
Okay.
So the
You
game
were a
likes you
populist.
either way. And,
Yeah.
and I did try. I'm gonna admit it. I did try to cheat, but I didn't. I couldn't get the trainer to work.
Okay.
So it was fair game. It was all fair.
Hmm.
I wish I could have cheated though, because right now I could have ruled the world. But that's okay. Have you gotten used to this, officer? Ready? Some work ahead of us, sir. Cooperation. What's this crap you're talking about? Well, if you're ready, appointing the entire cabinet of the United States by now, and they should be running with news. Okay. My office is ineffective. How dare you? Get out of here, fat. Hey, look, fat. I'll meet you out back. With more pitch lip than you. I already said that.
You take
You
Trump
want to meet me out back,
Yeah.
Mr. President? Fine, I'll do that.
That was terrible. Terrible.
And he still got elected president.
Amazing.
Scumbag.
Yeah.
I should just looking at them. Okay, so can I influence their effectiveness? What if I don't agree? Well, then that's just too bad for you. I understand. All right, sure, buddy. Then get out of my office so I can look at my cabinet. All right, I know all about my cabinet. Okay, so my closest advisors, I want to have Secretary of Energy, Director of the CIA, the Attorney General. Yeah, the Attorney General. I want to make sure that I can. Small businesses. Nope, get out of here. Director of the CIA, Secretary of the Interior, Secretary of Commerce, Veterans Affairs. You can get over there. I don't want you. Secretary of Defense is an old woman and not qualified. Absolutely. I think that's going to be it.
Okay.
He should be stacked the way Joe Biden is stacked. Nice.
Cabinet of the United States.
Let's do one more round in the world. Oh, I can't wage war yet anyway, so we're going to do that. We're going to do, all right, let's go ahead and start war. We've got 6 action points. Let's dump them all into war this time.
We can do that.
Let's see. I want the one with the big stick policy. Yep. So let's, yep. Accept. And add my last 2 points there. Ooh, safety and numbers. There we go. Nice. We are on our way to nukes.
Nice. But a nice, like, simple, peaceful country I want to blow up. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to go after Canada first just because. Look at our industry. This is exactly the way it is in the United States right now.
Wow.
Next to
isn't that
none.
crazy? It's great. You're right. Well, we're not producing much anymore. You're 100% right. Huh.
World awaits from Egypt. Ooh. Troubling reports as activists disappearing without a trace in Egypt. Quicksand. Joe would do that. All right. We have a new mail. Mental Health Awareness Week. Of course, we're going to approve this because we're Joe Biden. And we don't care. Everybody's got mental health. Are becoming more and more serious health problems in the United States. I hereby solemnly declare Mental Health Awareness Week. We will spread awareness about the importance of mental health and share information about treatments and medications. Oh no, because we like our homelessness. We like our homelessness. So this is going to be another middle finger. There's our middle finger and reject because we don't care. Because if you have to draw mental illness awareness, you're going to have to draw that attention on me as Joe Biden.
Right.
And I'm losing it because I'm Joe Biden. Hello, Mr. President. Who are you? Who let you in here? Well, I have many friends in the White House. He. We were talking about. What are you talking about, girl? You can't just barge in here like that. Oh, I see guards.
Yeah.
Help! No, I want you under the desk.
Was it
Geez, I was
secretary? What does it
joking.
say?
Don't be so tight.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
relax, people. Just secretary. So
Yeah.
one of the chicks outside of the office.
Got it.
Haha, I get it. You scare me a little bit. This job can be very stressful, you know? Okay. Okay, so you've met me. Now leave me alone. That's a Joe Biden answer.
Leave me alone.
You're too old.
Get away.
My partnership abilities went down.
Hmm.
No, but, sorry, I think. Okay. Law. Get out of my office or get under my desk. See what you did there. Ask you out. Always been a big fan of yours, Mr. President. I know that everybody needs a chance to relax. You can't turn down a girl for playing hard, right, Mr. President? Come on, write down your
Ooh.
personal number. Let's have some fun.
I don't think Joe would do that. I don't think he's a little tired for that.
5.
Yeah,
No, I think Joe would do that, but he would also invite Jill and Kamala to join him, and they would because they're nasty.
Ugh.
I think it was Kamala's husband made out with Joe Biden at a baseball game, for crying out loud.
Oh my goodness.
Live on TV. 555 Prez. There's no Z. Oh crap! Sorry. And accept. And I have a new email. I've got 2 new emails. Let's see what you did there. But you think it's funny, don't you? I admit the secretary is quite hot, but can we trust her? Mine was perfect. Yep.
She's quite
I'm Joe Biden.
Who writes this stuff? What is
Well, sir, we're talking about your war material expenditures program. Huh? You're correct with that, sir. But, sir, that's my expectation, Mr. President. You have been very vocal, reminding Americans how lucky they are safe to have in a beautiful country. Yes, as part of the safety numbers program, blah, 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 blah. It is indeed, but some of your citizens seem to have taken your words at heart. Have you heard of Suck It, Rocket Man? Another one of these internet challenges. Is one of the men you record a short video provoking the leader of North Korea. What are you talking about? That sounds hilarious. See what you mean? International politics is no joke. Yes, that sounds hilarious. Either way, I was hoping you could screech at your followers. Okay, I'm on it. Okay. So encouraging is, oh man, what an evening. I'm going to grab some more popcorn. Keep them coming. Suck it, Rocket Man. Attention, all Americans, please stop being mean and telling Rocket Man to suck it. That means he might hurt his feelings.
No.
Serious. While I appreciate the outflow of creativity, I would much rather see it directed someplace else. Condemning.
Maybe.
What? Suck it, Rocket Man. Grow up and stop screeching at me.
No.
No, that's
third
Trump.
One. Yeah, exactly.
Serious?
Yeah.
While I appreciate this outflow of creativity, I would much rather see it directed someplace useful. Perhaps it's spending time helping your neighborhood. Because after I'm done with you, America, you're going to need to do that. Oh, we've been ratioed. No, we haven't, because I don't know the meaning of ratio. I'd rather die. He steals all my milk. Indeed. All right. Let's go to policies and
okay.
Let's see what else we can do with trying to get closer to nuclear.
Are we nuking Canada, or who are we going after at this point?
There we go. Mandatory military service.
Okay. Draft?
We're going to nuke Canada first.
Okay. I mean,
with upgrades to the map.
Yeah. Can we do someone like Switzerland too? I mean, some ridiculous.
Just yet.
Okay. Like some neutral country. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't stay neutral for long. I got to build up the military though.
They have no military, right? They have NATO. Long. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so combating workplace prejudice week. To help the disabled all across America, I hereby solemnly declare combating workplace prejudice week. We spread awareness about harsh situation of many disabled who are unemployed, and even though we were no, we don't care about about the disabled. We just don't.
Hmm.
No,
That's true.
We do. We're Joe Biden.
Well, what does it say? It's saying that the authority vested in me as president blah, 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 to help the disabled across all America. I already know.
Draconian laws. We got to make draconian laws.
Yeah, I would say he would support the disabled, though. Yeah, he would. In fact, he'd rather give a job to a disabled person rather than an able-bodied person, like affirmative action. So, yeah, I would accept it.
Yep. That's an accept. He gets the Joe Blow middle finger of approval.
Yes.
All
Joe
right.
Blow.
President, I'm afraid. Stop it right there. But I have something important. I don't care. Please don't come at me with your problems. Find a therapist.
Stop right there.
Why are you so mean, Mr. President? I thought you liked me. I do, but you always come in here with an issue. You never bring any presents. I'm sorry. Jeez, I'm just messing with you. What do you want? It's about Chester. Who the hell was Chester? Oh, Alyssa's infamous husband. You know what? I don't want to hear about it. As you wish, sir. See you later. I can try and have him killed. Knock, knock. President's son-in-law is one mean sheep. I'll kill you, bitch. I'll cut off your head. And I won't go to jail for the president himself will pardon me. And he would.
Mm-hmm.
The middle finger's all twisted.
That's funny.
All right, good morning. This is the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Perhaps it's not my place to say, but we need to talk about your daughter, Eleanor. Oh, no. What did she do this time? No, Miss Representative is not particularly bad. As you know, she's quite an outspoken person and considers herself somewhat a badass. Yes. Well, a certain feminist publication is taking advantage. Okay, I remember this story. So this time we're going to support her. Was it this time
Eleanor last time?
Got dragged into discussion about military service? Yep. And she screeched that, and I quote, Ferris says that the Constitution, that I am no worse than any guy, so why some regulations systematically omit us? To which the publication replied, like MMS program and invoking Eleanor Fireback. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Or like shampoo discounts. Oh boy, she's always causing trouble. Indeed, sir. Now that we have a very special feminist minority attacking us at this point, saying that they should also be included in the MMS program. Okay, yeah, I'll tell it tonight. Sorry for the trouble. Would you mind asking your daughter to remove that screech? I have a better idea. Let's have her undergo the training that I teach her a thing or two about. I mean, if the feminists want it so bad, we should be happy to oblige. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
So do I want to be an asshole and send my own daughter, who I actually favored this time, into the training? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Or
yeah, let's do it.
What does it say?
Let's have some fun.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Nobody else is knocking at the door. All right. Let's see. The military is at 227, so I need to up the military before we do anything. Or expenditure. Ladies and gentlemen, spend. Let's nuke a country.
Yes.
Yep.
Switzerland? Canada? What are we doing?
Nuke them. Nope, Canada.
Do it. Do it. Fine. Why not? Oh, that's funny.
Nuking aftermath. One direct hit. We're all Jones, except. Respect down. All right, well, Canada's now on nuclear holocaust. Warning, it looks like something has gone wrong, and one of your statistics has dropped to 0. Failed to stop industry by the end of the... Okay. I didn't care about industry, except... I see. American Charity Week.
Why not?
As long as there's no world of charity, let's focus on our neighbors. Okay. because we have to spend all of American money.
Tax
Before we answer
and
the
spend.
door,
It comes from there for a reason. That's what it's meant to do. Yes.
let's go ahead and be intercepted by Kim Jong-un.
Oh, damn. Look at that. Oh, my God.
That sucks.
Nuking aftermath. Oh, man.
We're now at war with North Korea.
That's great. Oh, my goodness. So who we try to bomb? Was that Russia? Or was that you? I thought you were going after Canada. What
North
happened
Korea. I tried to bomb North Korea, but they
Okay.
intercepted me.
Hmm.
What's going on? Spanish 7, quite a bit of legal trouble. Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so somebody's secretary. Influenza disease. Okay. Whoa, you're delving deep into his personal life here. My apologies, sir, but I hope you see why I'm so adamant about it. I don't. It's between him, his son, and a judge. Get out of my office. This dude again. We talk for a moment.
This guy's always here. This
I don't
communications
care.
guy. Yeah, he won't stop. Oh my goodness.
Not the big stick policy you launched. It's something you invested a lot of your personal time into. That's correct. Is it a crucial part of the U.S. policy? Indeed, it is. Does it mean you'll just be a nuclear war soon? No, but we already are in
Sure.
nuclear war. So we just nuked Canada. Get out of my office.
Remember that movie? What was it? Canadian Bacon? Remember that? We went to war with Canada. Alan Alda was in that movie.
Oh yeah, we're at war with Canada now. Politics are at zero. Just like in real Joe Biden.
That's about right. That's about
Promise
right.
broken.
Oh
Never
yeah.
fall before.
Oh yeah.
Burundi. We have located the hideout of one of the Soviet scientists from the Cold War. I want him dead. I'm Joe Biden. Everybody dies. North Korea surrendered.
That's awesome. Victory.
Nah, that's offensive to me. Because I live here. No more scammers. Scammer payback. You can only get one.
Do you want to play a game?
That's it. Scammer payback. How did you know? Huh? Yeah. India's done. Reduction of military benefits program. Yes, absolutely. Serve me because you love me or die. 20% of assigned to various military benefits programs will be allocated to military assistance.
Oh yeah.
Smiley
Accept.
face.
Yep.
Accept. All right, this dude is here. We are finished. Ruined. I don't care. Crisis, chases, crisis, everything. Ooh, we're beating red here because we're about to lose. Aliens, since it happened already. The long honeymoon in the office is over. What happened? Where to start? There's news about the worst. The worst. One's tragic. Yeah, I don't care. Lake Michigan battle begins. Okay.
Naval battle.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, so Canada's invading through Lake Michigan?
Canada.
Is that what they're doing? Okay.
Yeah.
How do we get warships into Lake Michigan?
I mean, it's fine. They can invade all they want.
Yeah.
We have zero military, but we took North Korea. Get out of my office.
Well, that was an aerial thing. I guess, we nuked them.
Did this woman just walk into my office without knocking?
Yeah, she did. Tina?
Quite
What's
like
her name? Tina?
I don't know. Tina Walker.
Tina Walker.
Let's see. I can help once you are sure. Okay, so she gave me 10 military points. Should we do
What's that?
projects, or should we go back to the map and nuke something else?
Yeah, I think we should go to war. I think it helps.
All right, so we've got 4 action points. We can go near. All right, so do we want to
Sorry,
nuke
you
or
broke up a
invade
little bit
somebody?
there. Let's invade. Let's do an old-fashioned invasion.
Do we want to
I think we
nuke?
should definitely do that.
Invade?
No, invade
All right.
definitely, and let's go into like some ridiculous country. Let me see here, like Morocco or something. Yeah, go into Morocco. Let's invade that. No, next to that's it.
I'll
For no
invade
reason.
Australia.
Okay,
Kill
no
my,
reason.
kill my ex-girlfriend. Oh, it landed right near her too. Womp womp.
Yeah.
Much
Wow.
for that. Let's go take a nap. This is all in a day's work.
Well,
Straight
that's what Joe
zeros.
does. He's good for 3 or 4 naps. Yeah. Wow.
This game is almost over.
So what is it? We come to election day and we're toast.
Probably. It's been another mass shooting at a mall in Tacoma. Damn, that's the 3rd mass shooting this month.
Well,
4th to be precise, sir. I think we should move on with your election promise to introduce more strict gun control. Gosh, this is insane. How many people must die?
take the guns. Take the guns. Take the guns.
Okay, so right now, screw them. Yep, that was a project. Okay. I don't care how many laws we have. A useless regulation is as good as non-existent. Great. We must be sure. All right. No, good idea, but our government lacks support right now. All
Quest
right.
failed. What did it say?
So, yeah, we're failing everything here. Let's.
No, that's about right. I mean,
policies.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is about right.
Mhm.
We're going to be impeached in a moment, probably. We want law enforcement. We're going to be impeached. Period. End in real life here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Where's our gun control stuff?
It's at the top, isn't it?
It was, I think. Imports, espionage, war, military industry. Our true value is a negative 31.5.
Oh my god!
Oh
Wow.
my gosh.
So how often?
Immigrant.
So if election day comes, we're done, right? Is that how this goes, or is it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Or we get impeached.
Okay.
All right. So wait, hold on. UBI, diplomatic presence, reach out. No. Modernize public transpo, domestic intelligence. Not enough statistics or action points of that. All right. So we don't have a choice but to go to the war map.
Okay. So we invaded Canada, right? We bombed Canada, correct?
Yeah.
So we bombed Morocco, and we also bombed Australia.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any action points at all. I've got no points to do anything at all. The checks and balances have taken over.
Wow.
Did you really think you did what I think you did? A lot more than that. What are we talking about? Is it necessary to attack Australia? I thought, never mind. Yes, it was actually extremely necessary.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. For a lot of reasons.
How dangerous. Everything is dangerous in Australia. Why are you so sure that Australians are just as dangerous as the animals that live there? You sound a bit Australian now that I think about it. Are you serious, Mr. President? Maybe, maybe not. You never know. And I won't stop this war unless Australia is no more. And this black chick here. Our economy's in bad shape. Why should I be worried? Okay, I'll take care of this. Will I?
I mean, Canada's too easy to invade, but I guess it's close. What you can see,
Just
right?
Trade deals.
Yeah. What do you want to set it up with?
You've caused a riot mob with torches and pitchforks. This is a bit cartoonish.
Wow, that's crazy. We
If you
did.
don't know life.
Wow.
Nothing brings people together like a common enemy. They've had enough of it. Maybe if you cared more about them, nothing would have changed or nothing would have happened. But now riots are spreading across America. You can only Oh,
Wow.
crazy.
You've caused riots.
Crazy. Accurate.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was amazing.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
We
I mean,
have just hang on. I'm starting to lag. Give me a second.
yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you're on the other side of the world, so it's understandable.
Yeah.
But
we have
no, it's
just
amazing
done-
how every wrong decision added up to exactly where we are right now. So someone put some thought into that game. It's obviously some basis of fact, reality.
Yeah. Like if you go full Trump, you win. And the game was originally designed to be marketed towards anti-Trump.
Okay.
But if you go full Trump, you win. If you go
win.
full Biden, you lose.
You lose every time. Wow. That was amazing.
Why
I still like the idea of invading Morocco or Canada. I mean, it's always fun to think about those things
had to take them.
for no
They just
reason.
had to go. The Canada just had to go.
Canada, what did they do? They're nice people up there, right? That's what they say.
Hey, they're nice people, eh?
Hey,
Yeah, good
that's
food
right.
up there, eh? But now maybe Mikey will get a better internet connection.
Isn't that crazy? Oh man, all I hear is Mikey. That's what Professor's looking for him. He's gone. He's just gone. He's out there. That's a 56K line. It's terrible.
He resets, comes back, and his pass from like 10 minutes ago catches up with everybody.
It does. Yeah. I said pass. But I wonder. First of all, you can't even probably use a dial-up line anymore, right? I mean, those don't even exist pretty much anymore, right?
I think you can.
They still have one or two ISPs out there you can dial up into. Okay,
it wouldn't surprise me.
I bet you dollars to donuts that Mikey would be faster on a dial-up line than he is on that satellite connection that he's on right now. I bet you.
More than likely, he'd be able to run YouTube really nicely.
This is low bandwidth. He just needs to, you know what I mean? If he doesn't stream his video, if he's doing just the audio, I bet it would work just fine. Yeah, maybe a couple seconds behind, but not, yeah.
But StreamYard does demand a huge amount of bandwidth.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Rough.
Yeah.
StreamYard is very rough.
Yeah. But it's simple. It's nice. It works well.
Yeah.
I used to do some podcasting back when, and we had to record like Skype meetings. This is before Zoom came around, right? So we would have a Skype call, a group call, and we'd record that straight to, we edit it and get it all out for the podcast. But this has evolved so much now. This is just easy. You just set it up and go. Yeah.
Back in high school, I used to have a podcast, is what we call it today, but it was a online radio show, pretty much streaming on Real Player.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. The Real Player had some good stations back then.
It did.
It did.
like the People's Court was the first television show that was on Real Player.
Oh, I didn't know that. The resolution must have been so small, right? A little tiny video, right? Like a little
It was
nothing.
terrible.
But for radio, all right, I'll tell you exactly what I use Real Player for. I used to listen to Art Bell, the radio host overnight here in the U.S. where he talks about aliens and conspiracies. You know Art Bell, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
all of his shows were converted to real audio at the end of the show. So if you missed it the night before, you could just go to his website, or I think it was there's like a real server. They called it a real media server, I think it was. You go on there and they had all the different episodes were on there.
Yeah.
And it was great. I mean, the sound quality was really good. You can catch up on and that was pretty cool technology for back then. And again, talking about dial-up days now, right? This is dial-up modems. Yeah, doing streaming audio.
Upload on a 56K connection. I used Prodigy Internet back
Prodigy.
when it was,
Yeah,
not the UI version of Prodigy. When
Right.
Prodigy went pure ISP,
yes.
I had Prodigy.
Yep.
56K dial up. I got the best speeds. I was in New Jersey.
Okay.
And I did this sci-fi corner radio show.
Really?
For a friend of mine in high school.
Okay.
And he had all the upload and download statistics. He pushed the show, but his sister apparently was the only one that liked the show and listened to it.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
It's like my YouTube channel now. You know,
an audience of one.
I only get like 10 people. Period. I'm not really. I haven't been really serious about doing YouTube anyway. You know, this is just one of those things where, well, this would be cool to do.
No, the game was actually a cool idea. It was very interesting. There's different things you can do too, but yeah, YouTube is funny with the algorithms. You have to get out there. You got to put some content out there. You got to hit the right things. Do some shorts now. It's all about the shorts now too to get people enticed into your channel. It's a whole different thing. How that works, the algorithms and what have you. But really man, real audio. I remember that. That is so funny you brought that up. I was thinking about that recently too. Like I remember, I was actually watching a YouTube short or TikTok or something, and it had remember growing up in the '90s, and it showed like Winamp. You know, got a person using Winamp on the Windows
I was
PC.
Just thinking of Winamp right now.
That's right. It's like I was thinking, and then they had the real media player, which is what it was called, right? The real, yeah, that was it. And I was like, oh man, those were primitive times.
And Winamp, I will say, was the original Pornhub.
Was it really? I never used Winamp to watch video. It was only music for me. It was MP3s. I didn't watch video on Winamp.
Back in 2004, when I first moved to Japan, because I lived here twice.
Okay.
It was my first stint in Japan back in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
I had completely abandoned Japanese TV, which actually happened in real life again.
Mm-hmm.
So I watch reruns of Star Trek that were being broadcast on Winamp.
Interesting.
And there were a couple porn channels on Winamp.
I had no idea. Huh.
Yeah. I don't know if Winamp is still a thing these days.
I doubt it. I think it's dead. It's dead. Netscape is dead. Winamp is dead. I mean, these things are just they're done. They're in history.
Technically, Netscape is not dead. It's Mozilla.
Chrome. It's Firefox. It's Firefox. Yeah. Okay, that's true. It lives on in Firefox.
Yeah,
that's funny.
The brand name is gone, but the tech is still the same.
Napster was huge. I remember that back then too.
Napster was killed by iTunes.
Yeah, and then Metallica, right, sued them, and then they started erasing stuff. Yeah.
that was a big to do. I remember those days. But if you really read into it, it wasn't, from what I understand, it wasn't Metallica just being pricks and suing them.
No, it's not. It's not.
There was some.
They had to.
There was some leaked audio, work in progress audio that was leaked onto Napster. And that's why they sued. That's what I heard.
Napster was great though. That was so much fun back then. You could get anything you wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you have it now with a subscription, right? You could pay Apple Music or Amazon Music.
I went with Kazaa.
Kazaa, yeah, I remember. Was Kazaa like a peer to peer? That was
it was like this. It was the same as Napster.
Was a torrent thing like a bit? No, it was peer to peer or something like that. Yeah, that's right. I remember that too.
Kazaa. Yeah,
Because that
that's
was
what.
after Napster got shut down. You had to go to something. Everyone was dying for the next thing, right? And that's what it was.
And then I went to well, yeah, we did Kazaa. That's
Pirate
where I got
Pirate Bay
Attack
or
of the
something.
Clones from.
Yeah. Huh.
Now everything's just more refined.
Yeah. No. Obviously, it's a different world now. It's a totally different world now. But it's amazing how we evolved from all that stuff back then.
It is. I remember exactly taking a look at all the tech we had back then and going,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what kids are going to say about this when this is retro. Right?
Yeah.
How we're going to be when we go back in time and say that what we've got now is retro. Now we're living that, having fond memories of Napster, Kazaa, and Windows 3.1 for groups, Windows 98, XP, all that stuff.
So 20
That's
years
the
from now, they'll
retro.
be laughing at us doing these YouTube videos and stuff, right? They'll be laughing at us for doing for doing a conference call online and recording it and publishing it, right? That's
When we're in our 60s, we're gonna go back in our 40s. We used to do all this stuff on YouTube.
That's right. YouTube. What are you talking about? YouTube. Yeah.
What do you mean you have to connect?
I think YouTube's around though. I think YouTube's very fascinating because it's like permanent archiving. You know, I mean, it's there, it's up there. Anybody can access it. I think it's pretty interesting. You know,
Personally, dislike
yeah.
YouTube. I've actually got a Rumble account, but I haven't done anything
Rumble,
on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to probably start doing Rumble instead.
Do
of
some
YouTube.
Rumble. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't messed with that too much, but I know that that's also up and coming.
There's no restrictions to monetization. You know, anybody can. You can have like one viewer watch your video and they'll donate.
Yeah.
They'll be allowed to, monetize a video.
It's
and
just
it's
less
free
people
speech too. So
okay, that's good.
We don't have to, censor the word gun or ape raid. We can't say, we can say what we want.
Right.
Instead of policing and stepping on our own eggshells is ridiculous nowadays.
Yeah. A lot of the Republican and the conservative talk show hosts and what have you, they started using Rumble. I know they're trying to get onto that, but I know it's not as popular as the other, platforms that are out there yet, but it's getting there, I guess.
Like Crowder, he simul streams, I think, but he carries up more on Rumble and has to actually pause his stream on YouTube when he's talking about something. It's sad. It is sad. No, it's bad. I mean, I guess it's the world we live in right now. It is what it is, but who knows? Maybe it'll change. But definitely, if the presidency keeps going the way it is, it's going to end up like the presidency that we just saw.
I mean, and that was such a failure too. And he did everything pretty much. I think that Biden would have done. I mean, it's really crazy. I thought the game would be against you, though. I thought the game would have like if you chose all the like liberal Joe Biden kind of answers, it would have rewarded you. I'm really surprised that it failed like that. Like that's it's actually pretty honest. It seems like, or just trying to be. It's so bad because that even though we carried on that game as a joke, it's such a reflection of what's going on in reality. Right. And no, Joe Biden isn't going to press the button and launch nukes against Canada, but he's very capable of doing that. God, it's a funny movie. I haven't seen that movie in a while. Canadian Bacon. I think John Candy was in it, I think. And it's so funny. We go to Alan Alda. We go to war with Canada for no reason. Like, it means it's the stupidest thing, but it's hilarious. That's great. Yeah, I got to watch that movie again. That was so funny. But, oh, man. Wow, what a trip down memory lane that was, though. The old days. Yeah. I think I'll do this stream one more time. Sure. I'm not sure when. Yeah. And of course, I'd love to have you on. And then what we'll do is I'll try and replicate my first game and do all Trump. Okay. And see how the contrast the results would be, right? See how it would. Yeah. Because we always have this to look back on and say, okay, so this was Joe Biden. So now. Right. And that was a complete failure for sure. Yep. Huh. No, it was interesting. Well, I had fun. Definitely had fun. Thank you for having me on, and thanks look forward to doing this again. Yeah, definitely. And I'll probably do it same time as Jeopardy because last week it wasn't. Or next week we're not going to have Jeopardy. So that's true. There is nothing next week, so it's not a bad time to do it at 9 on Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, Sunday night my time, or Sunday morning my time, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't have anything going on. Yeah. So
Okay. Perfect.
if anything, Jeff, thanks for stopping by, and everybody
Yes.
that came to watch us. John DeMarco, Life with Matthew, the only guys that jumped in the chat here, along with Omnicast. Thanks for joining us, guys. I really appreciate
Absolutely.
it. If this is content that you'd like to see, give it a thumbs up. I don't want to tell you to, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I'll be moving on to Rumble anyway, more than likely. So you'll be able to join me there. Hey, who knows? I might be able to do StreamYard on Rumble. I haven't researched that, but Rumble, I hear, has got a very good streaming software anyway. So you'll be able to like super chat and things like that on Rumble. So
nice.
Perhaps. But all that information will be put. And thanks, Jeff.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, thank you guys all for so much for joining us. And if you're watching this on replay, I hope you guys had fun watching the hour-long simulation of what I think a Joe Biden presidency would be.
Oh, God.
Because we're here in real life anyway.
We're living
Joe
it.
Biden presidency, and it's not too far off from what the game showed us. So, well, just keep in mind it was a video game, and it was all done for half parody, half research. But anyway, see you guys next time. Tentatively, next Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then it would be Sunday, 10 a.m. our time here in Tokyo.
Yes.
So thanks for joining us, folks, and we'll catch you on the next one, whenever that will be. Look for it in about a week, probably. And we'll do a Trump presidency. Take it easy, folks.
Cheers.